Here's some changes I would personally make to Naruto's characters. First, Naruto. First off, I think it would have been really cool to see Naruto leave the village and become a rogue ninja, and his only goal would be to destroy the village at the very beginning of Naruto. When they said he wasn't a monster, but if he would have said that he was a monster, he would have left the village and tried to destroy the village. Would have been really cool, really interesting. But that's just like a side story, I guess. I just would have loved to see what would have happened then. But the very first thing I would have changed about Naruto is Kurama. Okay, so Kurama was kind of dumb in my opinion. Mostly for the fact that he just kept on going like, hey kid, give me your body, sort of thing. He's just like a dumbass. When in reality, he should have told this kid like, hey, we could be friends, and tried to fill his mind with like friendship and stuff, and just tried to make himself Naruto's friend to get his body so he could escape. And then it would have ended like one of two ways. The first way is someone would have stopped him from doing that. It'd be like Minato maybe, if Naruto tried to open the thing and be like, hey, he's tricking you, kid, don't be stupid. Or maybe Jiraiya being like, hey, the Nine Tails is tricking you, don't be stupid. Or maybe they would have actually became friends and he would have actually got the Nine Tails mode way sooner than he was supposed to get it. It would have been pretty cool if that was the case. Okay, so second thing I would have changed about Naruto is in his fight against Pain at the very last, when he was fighting against Nagato, like his original body, I would have had Nagato give Naruto his eyes. Like, as he's laying there dying, I would have had him be like, hey Naruto, come here. And Naruto went up to him and like, yeah, what's up? And he would have been like, here, and he would have like done some kind of like transfer jutsu where he gave Naruto his eyes. And then that would have changed Naruto completely, and it would have been really cool to see Naruto with the Rinnegan. And the third and final thing I would have changed about Naruto the character is I would have had Jiraiya come back in the war arc as a zombie. And then we would have got some closure, and it probably would have been one of the most saddest moments in Naruto. It would have been awesome. Have Naruto and Granny Tsunade meet up with him and be like, whoa, whoa. Would have been like one of the saddest moments, yet one of the best moments. So what would you change about Naruto? Next part is Sasuke, so part 2 coming up.
Just remind you to subscribe, hit that bell, like, comment, share this video, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok down below.
So this is part 2 of characters I would change in Naruto. This is Sasuke's part. Okay, so what would I change about Sasuke? I know a lot of people would change a lot of things about Sasuke. Me personally, I do like Sasuke in general, and there's a few things that like I might be able to change. But there is one thing I would change for sure. And that would be after Naruto in the arc where Sasuke goes to find himself, I would have made him go collect all of the Sharingan eyes from his clan. Because we know that they were scattered around in jars, in like laboratories and such. Obito had a bunch of them. Orochimaru had some of them. So I think it would have been really nice for him to go collect all these and put them into a secret place by the village. You know, just for his own well-being, I guess. And plus, since he was the last Uchiha, he could be like, hey, I'm going to hand out these to some people in the village that I think will deserve them. Like, maybe his wife Sakura, Naruto, maybe even Kakashi. You know, some people like that. And, if Sarada ever unlocked the Mangekyou Sharingan, she's gonna go blind from it, you know? And Sasuke, at this point, he has like one less eye, so he can't really give her his eyes except for one. So it would have been interesting to be like, hey, I can't give you my eyes, but it has to be the eyes of a close family member. So maybe he could have been like, I can give you like my mother's eyes or my dad's eyes if he could find those somehow. So that'd be pretty interesting, right? So yeah, that'd be interesting. I think that would have been like a cool, like a cool thing that Sasuke's character would have done, like getting all these eyes, and putting them in a safe place where only like he can get to them, or like special people can get to them, like Naruto and stuff. And so no one can actually get the Sharingan anymore and use it for evil. That's about it. But there is one question I have. You know Shin Uchiha that Orochimaru made? Do you think if he has children, or those children, when they grow up and they have children, do you think they'll have the Sharingan? Or do you think the Sharingan is just implanted in them? Or do you think they have the DNA over Uchihas implanted in them as well, so they'll have Sharingan? That's just a question I have, I guess. Thinking out loud. Is that the way they'll bring back the Uchihas? Through those children? Or will only Sarada be able to bring back the Uchiha? Which will be kind of impossible because she's only one person. Just thinking out loud. Anyways, next part will be Sakura. So this is the third and final part about what I would change about characters in Naruto, and this is Sakura. On Sakura, I should say. Anyways, I would really only change one thing about Sakura, and that would be her fighting and her usefulness. Now, we've all seen the memes where everybody's just like, oh, Sakura's useless, blah, blah, blah. In reality, the Horikoshi, he writes his female characters horribly, okay? Just horribly, horribly, horribly. Every single one of them is pretty much useless, including Hinata. The only difference is Sakura gets more screen time. That's the only difference. And it's kind of dumb that everybody hates on her when every female character in Naruto is pretty much useless. Just saying, he could have wrote them better. But anyways, what would I change about Sakura? I would change three main things. Well, two main things, I guess. Not three main things. Two main things. First off, I would give her Genjutsu, because it is stated with her chakra control, she would be a natural at Genjutsu. So why doesn't she use Genjutsu? I don't know. Second, I would make her use her medical jutsu to help her in fights, kind of like Kabuto did when he was fighting people. He used his medical jutsu, his knowledge, to fight people. So why couldn't Sakura do the same? Because just imagine this. Imagine Sakura creates a chakra scalpel and hits someone with her strength. She would pierce through that person. Or imagine if she hit him at an angle, she could probably cut someone in half with her strength and a freaking chakra scalpel. Like, she would be super overpowered and unstoppable. Not to mention, if she actually aimed for parts of the body that she knew were weak with her punches or a chakra scalpel, she could disable somebody or disable them for life. Like, just really mess up somebody, and it would be really like, holy crap. She'd be one of the strongest characters, like at the beginning of the war and everything. Like, imagine if she hit Kaguya with a chakra scalpel instead of punching her. She would have exploded that bitch's head. She would be like, boom, and explode that bitch's head. She could have done it because she has the ninja jutsu, but she just doesn't do it because they didn't write her that way. But it would have been really cool to see her written that way. I mean, if she was written that way, I could even see her being like a member of the Black Ops, or the Ambu. Yeah, that's what they're called, the Ambu. Like, cause she'd be crazy, crazy strong. Could you imagine being put into a genjutsu and then being taken out just instantly with a chakra scalpel? And if I could give her a pair of eyes, I would give her the Byakugan, because if she had the Byakugan plus her knowledge of the human body and her ninjutsu, her medical ninjutsu, she'd be unstoppable. Like, imagine if she adapted that to your chakra points, and she could just cut your chakra lines and make you into a normal human being. Just make you lose all your chakra points and never let you use chakra again. She would be unstoppable. But yeah, that's what I would change about Sakura. I don't know how she would get Byakugan, but if she did, she'd be unstoppable. Just saying. So what would you change about a character that you like? Tell me.
Just remind you to subscribe, hit that bell, like, comment, and share this video, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok down below.
Shadow, my baby, I love you so much. You're my baby. And you love to sleep in the bathtub. 'Cause you're a weirdo. Shadow, look over here, buddy. Look over here.